Alright guys, so first video was kind of bad because the accuracy was not good at all, but I wasn't expecting much out of those two powders. So these are the heavier bullets. First three loads I got 25, 25 and a half, 26 grains of Power Pro 2000 MR. This is with the 75 grain Hornady boat tail hollow point. I'm kind of anxious. I want to see what kind of velocity is I'm getting out of this. If my thing don't die. Well, my chronograph just died. So, I guess I ain't checking velocities. Well, anyway, we'll see what kind of accuracy we're getting with these heavier bullets. So, this is what the new gun I just built. This is the 24-inch Bear Creek Arsenal heavy bull barrel. It's a 5.56 chambering, 1 1/8 twist. In the other video, I kind of explained the whole gun, but we'll see what kind of accuracy I'm getting. These are some different powders. The other day I was using Varget and H4895, and all my groups were pretty close to 1 inch or less, so trying some different powders. Let's see what we get. These bugs out here today are just driving me insane. No, I shouldn't take my glasses off, but they're fogging up. Alright, here we go. Seated at 2.27. Shooting at 100 yards. Check it out. Well, that ain't too bad. That's a little over 1 inch, but not too bad. Let's go back and get another one. Just so mad that chronograph died. I've been waiting all week to test this thing out for velocities. Wanted to see what the difference was, and it died right after I made the first video. Should have shut it off. Well, this will be 25 and a half of Power Pro 2000, so see if I can wear these. Somebody will be mad I didn't have my safety glasses on. I always try to wear them, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Pulled that one. Alright, I'm going to pause it and then we'll just shoot another one. Alright, took about 7-8 minute break. This will be 26 grains. 2.27. Hopefully get a good group. Second group, besides the one I pulled, it wasn't very good either. I like hand loading, but sometimes it's frustrating. just all over. One flyer. If I wouldn't have had that one flyer, man, it would have been a good group. Let's go check it out. All right, there was 25 and a half. This was the one that I pulled. So that was 4 there. And then here's this one. That was my second shot. And I got 4 right there. So if I wouldn't have pulled that one, man, that'd have been a heck of a group. So maybe there's something there to work with. I don't know. All right. Now, this powder shoots great in my 20-inch gun, the 8208 XBR. I loaded up 22 and a half and 23 with the 75 grain, and I loaded up 23 and a half and 24 with 69 grain Sierras and the 68 grain Hornadies. So I'm kind of actually, I don't know, I like this powder. It gives me pretty decent velocities, but Power Pro 2000, I like that a lot because it gives you real good velocities, especially in this longer barrel because it's a slower burning powder. But man, if I just wouldn't have had that one flyer, I mean, it could have been me. You never know. Could have just been a bad tip on a bullet. There's a lot of things it could have been, but just wish that one would have went there. But that's a good load so far. So let's go ahead and shoot this. This is 22.5 8208. I got high hopes for this powder, so hopefully it shoots good. Problem is, I'm about out of it. Alright, take my time, squeeze these off. Here it goes. Shoot to 23. Look like about a half inch group. The sun's starting to peek through. I have to move that thing. Let's hope for another good one right here. This thing's pretty much rock solid, so ain't got any excuses. Alright, there was the 22.5. I mean, it's probably 3/4 inch group. And this was the the 23. I don't know if I can rip off a sticker here. Hold on a second. These are 1-inch stickers, so probably like 1.25 inches, but this was my last shot. That's a pretty good group too, so I like it. Let's go back and we'll try something else. All right, so the 8208 performed like I figured it would. You know, making these pretty high jumps and in grain increments, so there's always in that 8208 somewhere around max load, which is 22.8 or something along them lines. I always hit like a real good accuracy node where I'll throw like a real good group. I'm pretty happy with those groups, honestly, with these 75s for just making up some loads and coming down. Now this is 23.5 grains of 8208 with a 69. I ain't gonna lie, the barrel's a little bit warm, but I'm kind of in a hurry. It's warm, but it's not hot. It's just, you know, lukewarm to the touch. So it's really not that bad, but I usually like to let it cool down, but we'll go ahead and let a couple fly and see what happens. Here we go. Tell you what, my first, well, the last couple of hours I built. Been building these things for a while now. Probably built 10, 12 of them, sold most of them. Just because, like, as I built each different one, I figured found out that I liked something different. And these last two guns that I built have been, you know, even with the Bear Creek Arsenal barrels, I mean, they just been, the barrels are awesome. I've went through so many different powders reloading. I mean, each powder has a different application for things and I know all that, but it seems like to me the three best powders that I've found for my guns is H322, Varget, 8208. No matter what I use, it always goes back to those ones. There is so many chipmunks running around this place, it's unreal. Sounds like a herd of deer coming through the woods. This is the 68 grain Hornadies. I've always had trouble with these bullets too, until these last couple barrels from Bear Creek. So this is 23.5. We'll shoot this and then walk down and check out the groups. All right, here we go. Oh, that was all my fault too. Let's go check it out. All right, here's the 69 grain Sierras. See if I can show you. That piece right there, that's about a 1 inch. So here was the 68. That was my first shot. That was the next 3 in that one hole, and then my last shot was right there. That's like less than a 1 inch group. If that shot wouldn't have been there, and I would have hit it up here. Because when I pulled the trigger, my crosshairs was right at the bottom of the daggone little dot here instead of up here. Man, them things shoot pretty good. Let's go back. I got 3 more loads to try. Alright. That was like a soul crusher with that last shot with that 68. Man, if I wouldn't have squeezed the trigger, if the gun wouldn't have went off when I was towards the bottom end of that circle, man, that'd have been a heck of a group. Let's try the 24. This is 24 grains, 68 grain Hornady. And then I have 2 loads left with reloader 15 with 75s. So hopefully this one's it. Wasn't bad, just 1 flyer low. If it wasn't for that one, it would have been good. Go back and we'll check it out. Just 1 flyer low. Nice little group there. Boom, down here. Still pretty happy. Let's go back and we'll try these last 2 loads. Alright, so that wasn't too bad of a group. The reason why I'm saying that is because this barrel's it's not cooled down. I'm trying to get through these groups because I gotta go somewhere, but still shooting one at like around 1 MOA. If the barrel was cool and I was actually taking my time like I was the last week, this thing would be shooting way better. I mean, obviously you can see it'll shoot some good groups, but like I said, the barrel's still getting broke in. I gotta run some JB board paste down through it, smooth it all out, clean it real good. This thing will be shooting 1/2 inch groups with the right load combinations easily. Alright. This is 24 grains, a reloader 15 with 75 grain Hornady boat tail hollow points. Last 2 loads. Ain't looking good, I'll tell you that. Nope, all over the place. I'm just going to shoot this last one. That group was horrible. Even with this barrel being warm, it still shoots usually around a little over 1 inch. That was a 2.5 inch group. Just going to go ahead and rip through it. Needs to come up though. Maybe we'll get lucky. Definitely didn't like that powder. Yeah, I'll just show you that. That's bad. Alright, let's go back and wrap this up. Alright guys, well, I'd like to say thanks for watching, and all you guys have been subscribing here lately. Been trying to do some different stuff, but always get stuck back to just kind of shooting at the bench. But this gun will shoot sub MOA. The 8208 seemed like it's going to be a real good powder for this gun. Varget was about the same, and H322 was printing some real small groups with the lighter bullets. I wanted to try some different powders today that I had laying around, the Power Pro 2000 and the